Yeah, good morning, people. What is it? It's the 31st of January. It's the last day of the year. Yeah, look, it's actually nice. It was damn hot yesterday, but this morning it's like this light drizzle. My rain tanks are completely empty. I did get a shower in yesterday. I was so fucking sweaty and dirty. But I mean, we're really down to the last. So, I know that you've heard when you were growing up that cattle make a moo noise, but I've come to see that they make a moo noise when they're upset about something, and what they're upset about now is the grazing. Obviously they're not going to move, you know. Let me see if I can get them to move. The grazing, I've had them in this camp for only 1 week. I call this Cox compound. Every camp has got a name. So now I'm going to move them across to this camp here. This camp is Bamboo Grove, and that camp there is Harrier's home. So you can see I've strung up the electric fence here now. So just a single strand. It's not on yet, so I can touch it, you know. But the cattle are very well behaved. They won't challenge the fence when it's up. So now I will just open up here for them, and they can be so happy to get the new grazing. You're gonna see. Okay, guys. Num num num. Nice breakfast time, guys. Breakfast time for you guys. Off you go. Off you go. Come, let's go. So they'll graze this down. You know, there's some nice grass here. There's a reed here. Yeah, it's called Spanish reed. I don't know what the proper name is, or the clever name, the Latin name, but the cattle love that. And you can see there's some bamboos growing down here. Actually, I planted them. I shouldn't have. I didn't know they'd go as crazy as they did. But they've really gone ballistic. So there's lots of nice grazing here for the cattle. It should last them about 2 weeks. But I actually just monitor the grazing. Now, I know the cattle quite well, and I pay attention to their sounds. So here's this bamboo. Anybody know what it is? And this reed, as I said, this reed, they love this. They chomp this down like crazy. They love that. So the problem with our specific location here is down towards the watercourses we get a terrible poisonous plant called inkberry. So we can't just let the cattle go crazy all over the farm, because they will die. I mean, I've got personal experience with that. And then we cut the inkberry down, we poison it with a blue stuff called kaput. It's quite environmentally okay. It just kills the specific plant. Oh, look at this bamboo going crazy here. Gotta cut it down. So they'll come in and they'll chomp the bamboos. And there's nice grass down here for them as well. And the blackberries have also gone a bit ballistic. So what I'm doing now is I'm just taking a walk around here to check for to dry the blackberries. They're prolific, the blackberries, but they come into season so quickly. So here's some grasses here for them as well. So this camp would have rested now for 4 weeks. I'm just gonna check. I've got a schedule there. So there are some nice grasses here, but it hasn't been raining much, so that keeps the grasses down. And this is interesting. Look here, you see, under the shady places, the grass grows a bit better this time of the year. Look how nice this is. And this grass is taking me kind of up to my side. Yeah. So the shade this time of the year is good for them. Good for the grasses, so good for the cattle. Just the evaporation is too much this time of the year. The temperature ranges here, I mean, late 20s very often, 20 degrees Celsius, 30 degrees Celsius and above. And it's really the grasses battle with that. They don't die, but they prefer a bit of shade, as you can see. So yeah, so I've looked around here now, taken out the new inkberries that would have come up since last time I grazed them here. And you can see now the cattle have come across, and the first thing that they go for are these Spanish reeds. They love it. Hey girls, oh hey girl, that's a girl, that's a boy. No, they really chomp this down, and it also grows very nicely because they chomp it down, and within 4 weeks it comes back up like that. And really, they chomp it down completely. So yeah, we rotate them like that. They like the new grazing. They tell me when they need it. I was hoping to keep them in here a bit longer, but you can really see they flattened this grazing down completely. So the idea is to create new camps slowly as we can. So there's a new camp we're creating out here beyond the fence called Boundary Camp. Now we'll create more camps, and as the camps get developed, we'll be able to increase the size of the herd, because you see it's foresty here. So the objective here is to create a savanna-like environment, a combination of, like you see here, trees and grazing. And I showed you just now how good the shade is for the grazing. But look here, this is the Spanish reed. Within a week they chomp it down like this, completely gone. You see that? Well, it takes 4 weeks to come back up to the size of the Spanish reed I showed you there. No. Alright guys, so that's what we're up to here. Fun on the farm. Gonna get some other stuff done now, maybe some building work. Yeah, that's what's been going on here. Now I'm gonna move their water. Very simple water arrangement I've got for them. I'll show you. So all that happens is, this is a half of a 200 litre barrel, so it's 100 litres of water. So I just fill that up with them. All my irrigation water and my animal water is pumped from the springs and the dam. So yeah, and that's what we're going to be doing now, filling the water. And then I'll electrify the fence. You see now they're grazing there even without the fence being electrified. They respect it, especially when they're happy with their grazing. They're not interested in challenging fences. Okay guys, 2024 is done. Tomorrow is 2025. Gonna be great.